want to be done with it. But I surround myself in it every single day in the work that I do. That I feel like I get to pick and choose the pieces that I still want to be part of, but the pieces that I don't want to be part of still ooze in, you know? When I go to Fort Lewis, I have nightmares. I went to a post-deployment health reassessment, which is something that all returning veterans get now, 60 to 180 days after they come back. Well, I had heard that my unit is having this PDHRA, and this is a few years after I've gotten out now, and they're just catching up to all of those people that they weren't able to get to prior to this new this new rule taking place. So they're still trying to catch up, and they finally caught up to my unit. Well, the person who would normally attend that from the vet center wasn't able to make it. So I volunteered to do the health reassessment with my old unit. I had a pretty fucked up motor sergeant in the motor pool, and one of the reasons that I ended up leaving the motor pool was that motor sergeant. I go back to my unit and I'm scared shitless because just being on Fort Lewis is just bad juju for me. I'm hearing these stories from these people. It's been 3 years and one dude was on his 3rd divorce since he'd been back, you know? I felt very weak for, I don't have a story. Why am I reacting like this? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't have a fucking story. And in my unit, I think that nobody really has a story. But in my unit, all of these people are reacting the same ways that I'm reacting, and immediately for the first time, I really didn't feel like a pussy, you know? There ain't nothing worse than feeling like that, you know? Michael came up with me to that PDHRA, because I just don't like, you know, it's not that I don't like being at Fort Lewis, it's just really hard, and this was going to be hard going back to my unit. It had been the first time in 3 years. I see roads, which is so awesome. I don't talk to Michael a lot about Iraq. I just, you know, there's nothing to tell. Well, I'm doing the PDHRA thing, interviewing these soldiers, people that I know very well. I'm interviewing them, making sure that they're okay, and that they or do they not need vet center services, and that I can be somebody they can call upon in the event that something happens and they don't know where to go. Well, in the meantime, Michael is talking to Rhodes with my kid, and something happens. I don't know what it is, but Rhodes approaches me, and he's like, "Hey, Martin, walk over to my car with me. I got to do such and such. I don't know what it was." So I walked with him, and he wanted to walk through the grass with me, and I stopped. And he said, "It's okay, Martin. It's cool. You're home and it's safe." And I'm like, "Rhodes, this isn't something that I do very well." He said, "Me neither. But I got you again, and we're going to walk through this grass, and we're going to walk to my truck." Fuck. Okay. So we walked through the grass to his truck. Michael was explaining to him what's been hard for me. And at the same time, Rhodes apparently is explaining to Michael what a stellar soldier I am. I feel I'm average. I'm good at what I do, but I think all soldiers are good at what they do, you know? I'm a soldier. It's what I do. But Rose is explaining to Michael how critical I was, and how Mandy didn't sleep. She couldn't sleep because she was always fucking up, because everybody needed her for one reason or another. And everybody needed her because they knew that she was going to be there, that she was going to get it done. And so for the first time, Michael is asking me, you know, like, "Really, Mandy, tell me about this. Tell me about you in the military." And I don't think that there's anything to tell. I'm a soldier. I'm a normal fucking soldier who's doing my job. And when people ask me these profound things about what happened in the military, it's not profound to me. It's, you know, if you write a great report, or, you know, that's not profound, you know. What I did isn't amazing. And so I feel like there isn't an amazing story to tell. And I keep telling him that. But Rhodes is telling him differently. That Mandy's amazing. And I'm not. I'm just a mom you know? And I just want to get home, and I want to make sure that everybody's good to go and that everybody's safe. And it's really fucking cool that roads can't walk through grass either. It sucks. Sucks. But I felt alone in that too. God, and I work in this. I work in this. This is what I do, you know? People come to the vet center for help because they can or they can't do this and that and this and that and this and that, and I tell them, you're absolutely normal. But I can't absorb that for myself.